You see, Snake's actually been pretty out of shape lately, so he started doing stairs.
And that's the sound he's got to make while he does it.
Welcome back to Hot Metal Gear Action.
Oh, I thought, what is that on his neck? That's his communicator?
Yeah.
I thought it was a bow tie. He's dressed like a stripper.
So I was just kind of fucking around. So there's a little Easter egg that you can do. So for people who are familiar with the game, Ocelot here is a character that shows up.
I'll keep that in.
Oh, wait.
We were still recording.
Oh, was
when
that
you did
at the... Okay. But, well, no. Also, when you loot him, he drops a mousetrap. But I forgot that was at the end. That was at the end of the episode?
When you killed him, yeah.
Okay.
The mousetrap wasn't.
Okay. Yeah, no. So the mousetrap, I just picked them up randomly, and he gave me a mousetrap, which is a weapon, apparently.
Now you're sweeping up.
Yeah, I gotta clean up.
Mop up all the blood you smell.
Imagine if Ocelot like saw like an old recording of like these days, and he's like, "Oh man, it was such a different time when the boss and I were enemies." He sees like security camera footage of the boss doing this.
Wait, is that how that happened? I had to shave my head.
All right.
Looks like you got a thong. Like no, like look at the back, like the straps.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, he went ahead. You got to catch up to him now.
Yeah, but I want to see if there's anything in here. There is no.
Give his bed a sniff.
Yeah. No, I know he's back at the bridge.
I think you bone on that bed later.
Oh.
No, I don't think anything actually happened, but they do throw
It's
in that sex
implied.
appeal. Maybe. They do throw in that sex appeal, though.
I mean, did you see Dr. Sokolov? Who could blame you?
Wait a minute. Because it shows how he looks in the cutscene.
Yeah.
Should I do this or a blackface?
Oh, it's up to you. This is your wacky Metal Gear adventure.
No, but you guys are my guides. You're my Navi 1 and Navi 2. Hey!
That's how she sounded.
Just taking a pee. I wonder if in a future game, Kojima will make P a mechanic.
Is it a mechanic?
In Death Stranding, yeah.
I thought it was just like a thing that happens sometimes.
Yeah, the bodily fluids of someone that has dooms can be used as a weapon against BTs.
I'm really sad that he doesn't have like the kawaii anime girl mask instead.
A Metal Gear.
That's not a Metal Gear. Jesus.
There it is.
Only one thing could have made that sound.
A Metal Gear.
Why is it always a Metal Gear?
I like how he can still blink, but he's got no mouth movement.
Yeah. That's why I wish it was the creepy anime faces.
Do you think Snake ever like ran across a secret government experiment? It's like a rubber gear, a balsa gear.
It won't be fully finished until we complete
Quick, knock it over.
phase 2. The weapon's true form.
This isn't even its final form.
If Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
Oh, good.
Yes. And then the Age of Fear will truly begin.
Oh man.
World War. I have no choice.
He looks like he's,
Tell me more.
Die
By the way,
to see my wife
where's your shirt? You
And
were
your
wearing
face.
one before.
take me to America. Quickly.
If this is what people in America look like, I need to go there right now.
Bye.
God, it's like gripping a couple of tenderloins.
What's the fucking wheelchair guy's name again? The End?
I think so. I don't remember.
But everyone calls him Wheels.
He looks like he's high all the time.
Because he's literally comatose.
See, Jordan, this is how you cross that bridge.
You see, I just wanted to start the story off early. It looks like I'm wearing a thong too. I brought lunch.
I brought salami.
Who are you?
Imagine if he did fall off there. Just game over.
I was just thinking, what if you were Sokolov and Snake just fell off right there? Like, oh god,
Comes with me.
what do I do now? Don't worry, Doctor, I'll shoot all of them.
Hornets.
Yeah, this is
Dang.
totally a serious military stealth game.
This, Rob. This is Metal Gear.
Yep.
Where you don't just have spirits, you have nanomachine ghosts.
Yep. What were the name of them in 5?
Oh, God, I don't remember.
The fucking freaky things?
Freaky things.
My
Oh,
let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
I can't hear what he's saying.
We will fight with you once more. Welcome back.
I didn't see like the human head there.
You saw the parrot?
Yeah, I just thought one of the guys just had a parrot for a head. And I didn't even question it because I would have just seen.
It's raining blood.
It's just raining rain, actually.
Is he crying?
No, it's blood. Actually,
forgot about
boss,
that,
you're
dude.
crying blood.
See, the thing is, technically, I think I've only fought 2 of them.
Yeah.
Because I fought Hornet Dude. Technically, I didn't have to fight the end.
Kuwabara, Kuwabara.
Bet you can't guess how I got these burns on my face.
Ah, what a joyful scene.
Colonel Vogan.
Welcome to my country. And to my unit.
Suck my unit.
Boss, what is this?
I'm defecting to the Soviet Union. Sokolov is a little gift from my new hosts.
Recoilless nuclear warheads. These will make a fine gift for me. This can't be happening. One of your disciples? Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still just a child. Too pure for us cobras.
She calling me a
He
virgin?
is not found in emotion.
Listen, I've done the sex.
What are you talking about?
Think you can pull the trigger?
Bang.
I mean, it's just a tranquilizer gun.
Ow, my chin. That was unnecessary.
My dad gave me that gun. Ow! My dad gave me that nose. Oh yeah.
That was so much funnier with that.
Hurt me more, boss.
If Khrushchev finds out about this, we're finished. Die.
You must die.
He's my apprentice. I'll take care of him.
Oh, but I got all electrified.
Do you know how much that hurts?
You can't come with us.
All lubed up and nowhere to go.
That's always the problem, is putting the lube on before you leave the house.
What did you expect, you idiot? I got your hair. I got your nothing.
No!
She grabbed me by the pack.
That's so much funnier with the mask that doesn't make expressions.
It's like, oh man.
Blood has been rejected.
Maybe I shouldn't have put on this rubber mask.
Are we done here?
Now, onto Sokolov's research facility.
Shagohod is ours.
What the fuck you just said?
I'm just in it for the money.
Drift away. My place is with them now.
That bastard took my
Rip.
bandana.
Rip.
Rip, rip, rip. Rip, rip, rip. Oh, I love that he's just shirtless. Especially when the skin tones don't match at all.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
I like how it still shows you in the sitting animation.
Yeah, but it shows the skin that I'm wearing.
Oh yeah.
You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it.
Oh no, I've heard this before.
You're about to give
Stay
me a
with
needle,
me.
aren't you?
I've seen people in worse shape before. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She's defected.
We'll talk about that later. First, we've got to get you patched up.
Okay, here we go. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. When you select cure, you can start the treatment.
Paramedic, I'm a human being.
Treatment using medicine
I've always
with
thought it
iron
was
window
really
button,
weird
and
when
surgical
games
treatment using the
do
red
that.
button.
Yeah, you're in this like magical realm and the fairy starts telling you, press the A button.
Upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment.
So, how do you know this, paramedic? I didn't tell you
Move
where
the
I was
healing
injured.
cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your
And it's
body.
like
Once you
1964 or
select the
something.
affected area, hold the weapon window button and use
No,
the left
it's
stick
fine.
to select the medical item and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it.
Should I
For
do that?
lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to
Man,
clean
you're
the
giving me
wound.
an awful lot of
Sutures to stick
explanations
to
for
them.
something I just
Stick
gotta
to
go
slow
into
flow
the
of blood
options and
and
hit
bandages
X.
to wrap the wound. Keep everything everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely.
Like, can you get someone here? What if both of my arms are broken?
Stay with me. Go into
I'm
the
paralyzed
survival
from the
room,
neck
treat those
down.
wounds.
See?
Can you make the camera look at him straight on? Like from up above?
You know what it is? It's the Mass Effect death screen.
Just the sarin music going.
Cure. Surgery. Knife. Okay, what do I need to do here first? That it?
You gotta target like all of your broken areas. I don't remember how to. You should know this. You're a medical man.
Yeah, but
This is what it's really like in real life, isn't it? Someone comes in, you pull out your menu.
suffering from a deep cut bleeding, not yet disinfected. Okay.
Gotta set the bone. Doing medical stuff.
Did I choose? Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I think I accidentally used a splint by accident because I thought I was selecting a broken bone at first.
Look at all this high octane intense gameplay.
What is this, Trauma Center?
I've actually always wanted to try Trauma
Yeah,
Center.
it looks cool.
No, how do I undo that? There we go.
It's one of those games I always forget actually exist.
Yeah.
I found out about a game the other day that sounded interesting. It was an old PS2 game, I think, and I can't remember. It was made by Konami, but it's like you are a murder victim, and you've got to like go through time to figure out who your murderer is and stop your own murder. And
Okay.
there's a part where a friend of yours gets murdered when you are talking to the friend in front of a tree. So instead of like going back in time and getting the murderer before that happens, you go back in time like 500 years and convince the
Oh,
guy
I
who
don't have
planted
my
the
face
tree to
anymore.
plant it somewhere else.
I don't have my face anymore. Damn it, I was really hoping
Oh,
he'd
man.
bite the thing with the mask on.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, I want boss to hit me more.
Especially because it looked like weirdly orgasmic if you just had the mask on.
Yeah, push me
Good
off a
job,
bridge
Snake.
and tell me I'm a bad boy.
Tell me I'm a child.
Recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
I hate water. Water's wet. Makes your pants look like you peed, and everybody makes
pants.
fun of you.
Wonderful dry helicopters.
It's very interesting that they can just carry that with 4 helicopters.
I mean, if you had good enough pilots, I'm sure it could be done.
I mean, with the size of it, the weight might be an issue.
That's kind of what I was talking about.
Well, it depends on how much of a draft of like an upward lift they can generate on their own.
Don't worry, Chief, I'm a great pilot. I can bench 435.
Because I know we would lift things at my old job with that were heavier than the crane could lift, but we'd lift it by attaching it to 2 cranes, and that splits the load in half for
Yeah.
each crane.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that necessarily works on objects that fly, but I assume the physics could conceivably check out there. Now, if one of those cables broke, all of those copters are going down.
Forgot about who the girl was.
I think she's Sokolov's wife. Oh my god, they're limited edition! All the way from America. The G.I. Joe action figure.
A great success.
Suck it, Mattel.
Cobras. I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
You said about Mattel.
You Barbie-looking motherfucker.
Do I have to show you my Hot Wheels collection again?
Who is she?
Apparently she's
Hot
Sokolov's
Wheels
woman.
collection. Do you have the one that looks like a silver dragon on wheels?
Do you have the cool Godzilla one that my friend had when I was 6?
She's a nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
What is this? A fruit roll-up?
Kiss of death.
Are you KGB?
We may be able to use her. She has spunk.
Were Russians really talking about spunk in the 60s?
Take her back to the base.
Perhaps we should.
What would be the Russian
For the use of
term
Sokolov
for
research
spunk?
facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous new toy a try.
Revolutionary spirit.
What is this, fucking Fallout 3?
Extra bread in the bread line.
Trigger. Be our friend, the American defector.
You're going to nuke your fellow Russians?
Remember the Alamo.
What the hell?
That's an American thing.
Stars and stripes forever, baby.
Stars and stripes forever, comrade.
That awkward moment when they were too close and they all end up with horrible diseases.
I feel great.
I feel like I'm a superhero now.
So yeah, just so you know, this is still all technically the prologue.
Okay. Jesus.
I mean, we're out of the prologue now.
Yeah. After 2 hours. Actually, probably like 2.5 hours. Let's see what it says when it finally saves. Look at that. 2020. Almost 3 hours.
Berlin Wall was bombed.
It's like it's rare that I play a game for 2 hours in one sitting. Like I'm just imagining getting this game, playing it for like a week, and then Konami presents. What?
That's okay. You play Death Stranding. You play the whole game. And then you get the movie.
I think this is the same as the intro in the beginning.
Yeah.
I think you can skip it.
Cool snake skeleton. What is this, Snake Pass?
1 week later. August 30th, 1964.
Currently flying over the Arctic Ocean, altitude 30,000 feet, approaching Soviet airspace. Arriving at the designated drone launch point. Drone oil pressure and voltage are nominal. Payload oxygen supply is nominal. Power supply to payload antifreeze.
I was hoping the base was showing up on the capture so everyone could hear how weird your neighbor's base is right now.
Snake, we can't risk a halo jump this time around. Security has gotten tighter since we were last here. We can't get as close to the ground as we did during the Virtuous mission. So instead, we'll be using one of our newest weapons. Snake, you're being given an honor on par with Alan Shepard.
Commander Shepard.
Show your patriotism. If you fail,
I
you'll
don't
be back
got
in the hospital
none.
again, waiting for the firing squad.
Wait, in a hospital bed waiting for the firing squad.
Yeah.
Is this how I show my American patriotism?
Most advanced ICUs in the world.
Would you do me a
Why is a firing squad coming to the hospital bed?
America.
Won't that scare my roommate?
more like an interrogation?
Imagine being in a hospital and a firing squad shows up, kills the guy next to you, and leaves.
Just ready for a scapegoat.
Does that scare after you too?
Let's just say neither one of
They don't even say a word, they all just like cluster around his bed.
No. This fox is still one
All of
step
them have
ahead
silenced pistols, and they all just.
Like MCs.
Don't worry, Fox will never die. It'll just come back because that's XOF.
Situation
Yep.
has changed. We still got a chance to come out of this one alive.
Yeah, what kind of chance?
Don't get too excited. Here, have a cigar.
I'm trying to give everyone a taste of the sweet bass licks we're hearing.
Oh.
Yeah, he plays the bass all the time.
No. Something even bigger. Yesterday, the White House received an unexpected call.
President Johnson?
Yes, I hear you, Mr. Chairman.
That said
It was
Mr.
a hotline
Chalmers.
call from President Johnson.
From the head of the Soviet Union?
Was that a nuclear bomb that went off? No, it was Aurora Borealis.
Bureaus, OKB 754, was destroyed in a nuclear explosion. At about the same time, our anti-aircraft radar picked up a signature that appeared to come from one of your military aircraft. Does any of this sound familiar to you?
Oopsie.
Oopsie poopsie.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
Spaghetti?
Oh, Butterfingers.
I wasn't even holding it.
Butter knees.
I was able to survive the Cuban incident. But my power is not as great as it once was. If I am to survive this crisis, I must have your
No.
full cooperation.
No, we don't like you.
I should have contacted you myself. Did you know that one of our soldiers defected to your country a week ago?
No.
So you haven't heard that. The man who arranged the defection was a GRU colonel by the name of Yevgeny Borosovich Volgin.
Volgin, of the Brezhnev faction. Go on. Who is the soldier?
Her name is the Boss.
Her name's what?
The Boss Hog.
I barely even speak English. What the fuck is that? That's not a name.
That is a title.
You mean
You stupid American.
the mother of your special forces?
Oh, we have soldiers too. His name is
And she
Pierogi Borscht.
shells along with her.
Fuck off, Lyndon.
Nuclear shells.
I'm afraid so. I believe they were a gift for her new hosts. The Davy Crockett Atomic Battle Group delivery system was completed 2 years ago.
Oh, that's why he said remember the Alamo.
Serious problems
Oh.
were found with the launcher's range and precision.
Because of his intimate knowledge of
Although
American
They were mass
wars.
produced. They've never been deployed in battle.
But Sokolov's research facility was completely wiped out. The whole area is polluted.
Davy
I
Crockett,
can only offer you my deepest condolences
king
over
of the
this
wild
terrible tragedy.
frontier.
So, the boss, with Colonel Volgin's help, stole 2 experimental nuclear shells.
Yes, we know all this.
Yeah, we just saw it.
We experienced it in real time.
Sokolov's design lab, a top secret.
A week has passed in the game, but not in real life.
I mean,
next scene's
at
like
this rate, it
another-
feels like it.
Next scene's another week later.
Yes, that's correct.
Do you remember what we talked about? First, I told you that the boss defected.
That's correct. We were not involved in any way.
Then what was a U.S. military aircraft doing on our radar screen?
It was a
clearly
glitch.
in a violation of our airspace. And yet you say it was not acting under your orders.
That's correct.
You expect me to believe that this was all the work of a single soldier?
I mean, her name is
I
the
don't know
boss.
what else to tell you.
The army insists that this is all a ploy on your part.
I've said it once and I'll say it again. Our government had nothing to do with it.
And I would like dearly to believe you. However, I'm afraid my power over the military has weakened since the Cuban incident.
What did you do with those cigars?
It was not the action of the American government. You
Just
have
cuts
one
to Snake with cigars like
You must
spilling
catch
out of
the
his
boss
pockets.
and recover the remaining nuclear device.
It's got like 9 in his mouth.
Then you must find some way to prove your
Snake, have you seen my Cubans? No.
All right.
Every so often he like takes them out to take a bite of another one.
painful. Prove to me that this is not merely another one of your tricks.
The boss should be close to Colonel Volgin. How about a little co-action?
I would not expect too much if I were you. The political situation here is unstable. And Colonel Volgin is a member of the Brezhnev faction, which seeks to topple my government. 1 week. You have only 1 week. And if it is not too much to ask, do something about Volgin as well.
What is that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
Means kill him, you
Means
idiot.
nothing. Call it a modest gentleman's agreement.
Anyways, let's recap on everything, shall we?
So,
What
you
if
want
the
us
plan-
to send one of our own in.
About
Because
a week
the
ago.
boss defected.
About a week ago, she stole this thing and did a thing with it, and then the thing got destroyed because things are things.
Listen, in about like the early 30s, a baby was born, and that baby was named the boss.
Its birth, Christian, legal name. First name the, last name boss.
To put it simply, in order to avoid a full-scale nuclear conflict,
What?
I was just trying to adjust it without bumping it.
Oh.
Is it like swung?
Boss ourselves will prove America's innocence.
right. The
Is that her
higher-ups
real
decided
name?
you're the only
Yes.
one capable.
First name Th. Middle name
You
Eb.
and Olaf
Last name Boss.
will both be 6 feet.
Everybody just calls her the boss.
In about 20 years, a rock star is going to take his nickname from her
KGB has promised
to
lend us
reflect
one of
his
their
blatant
communications
pro-Russian sentiment.
That's it?
They've also put us in touch with a couple of insiders.
So they can. Oh,
Sliders.
There was a defection in
You
September
gotta push the
1960.
PlayStation button.
Do you remember it?
I can't. I don't want
You
to.
mean the 2 NSA codebreakers who went over to the Soviet Union?
Precisely. Since then, they've apparently been training with the KGB for exactly this kind of situation. Their
Whee!
names are Adam and Eve.
Do a barrel roll, Fox.
I've been told
Guys, I'm
Adam
trying to
is
sleep in here.
We've also arranged for him to provide you with an escape route. You'll need to rendezvous with him when you get there.
Was that what I was doing, finding Adam? Well, in the last playthrough when I was inside the military place?
I think so.
Or was that going after Sokolov? I don't think that was going after
No,
Sokolov.
you were going to talk to the guy who helped Sokolov design
Control. Unidentified
The thing.
aircraft detected. Altitude 30,000 feet.
the thing that would become Metal Gear.
Because, yeah, Metal Gear doesn't even show up in any form in this, right? It's just the Shegahad?
Yeah.
It's fast. Estimated airspeed exceeding Mach 3. Bearing south.
Precursor
About to
to
lose it.
Gear, the aluminum car.
Aluminum cog.
And before that, the plastic piston.
Yeah, that's a gross name.
Has piss in it. Gross.
Snake, you're gonna have piss in you if you don't shut up.
Ow, 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 ow.
Wait a minute, I don't think I heard that plane land.
It's right above him. Boom! This looks familiar. It's like I was just here.
Ah, shit.
Colonel! I mean, Major! I went to the wrong place.
You read me.
Loud and clear. Glad to see you landed safely.
I got blown pretty far off target.
Snake, let's go over your mission objectives one more time. Rescue Soko. Find out what's happened to the Shagahod. Then, and finally,
Eliminate the boss.
this mission will be codenamed Operation Snake Eater.
Because I'll be taking on the boss in our Cobra unit, right?
Don't forget about Colonel Volgin.
I'm not a hired killer.
I know, but that was the Kremlin's demand.
Demand? You mean it wasn't just a request?
How rude.
Regime is threatened.
How dare he demand we kill one of our enemies?
Supporting the
I
current
bet they
regime
didn't
helps
even
us
send
avoid
over a
nuclear
fruit
exchange.
basket.
That's what we'll do.
And what are the CIA's demands?
Our priorities are the rescue of Sokolov and the destruction of the Shagahod.
Roger that, Major Tom.
Codename Major Tom. Sex, male.
I'm changing my
Age
code
55.
It turns out Tom
Nationality,
isn't the most
Uck.
auspicious.
What do you mean?
He was born in 1909. I almost said he was burned.
I mean, he could also have been. That happened.
Must have missed that one.
Anyway, it's based on a true story about prisoners who escaped from a POW camp.
Lives in
Nazi
Portsmouth,
Germany.
New Hampshire.
Prisoners dig 3 tunnels as part of their plan, but the Nazis find 2 of the tunnels before they're finished. The prisoners succeed in escaping by using the last remaining tunnel. The names
Wait,
of
that
those
doesn't
3
even say, like,
tunnels were Dick,
you know,
Harry, and Tom.
just where he lives. That's his address.
You use the name of the
He's the only man in town.
would bring you good luck.
Yes, that's exactly right. At least that was the plan.
But
But I got the name wrong.
Go there, no matter where
One
you
that
enter
escaped
from,
was
he'll be
Harry.
standing at the
Tom
city
was one of the
limits, ready to
unlucky
meet
tunnels
you.
discovered by the Nazis before it was
He always gets a call when he's getting
I
a
watched
piece
the
of
movie again, just to make
a
sure.
letter or a
In fact,
package
I
or
even
something in the
ordered
mail.
actual film from the movie company.
yeah, it doesn't sound like the greatest name to use.
He goes there.
Oh,
and
wait, I can do that.
he stands at the edge of town,
know,
just like you
let's
see
just
in this
use
picture
zero,
of him,
like we've been doing all along.
waiting for the postman.
Major Zero.
We'll start over from square one.
I guess I'll have to start calling you
Square
Zero
zero.
now.
My frequency is
I mean, he is zero.
140.85. Oh, I almost
He becomes
forgot.
zero.
Paramedic
No, I'm talking to you.
on this mission.
Oh,
Is this her last chance too?
If we fail, she'll have her medical license revoked. It's more or less the same kind of fate. Her frequency is the same as during the virtuous mission, 145.73.
Snake, are you
She'll be
listening?
recording your mission data as well,
No.
just like the last time.
Look
That
at what I can
frequency is
do,
also
Colonel.
the same.
I can move
Or
me
Major.
around.
1.9.
Commander,
There's one more person on your support team.
Captain.
Oh,
His name is
Sigint.
Mr. Sigint.
Forgot about Sigint.
He's an expert on the latest in weapons and equipment technology. He'll be going
When do
up
I get to
against
talk
the
to
world's
Deep
most advanced
Throat?
weapons to penetrate the research facility.
Which is actually a
If you
character.
have any questions, just
I mean,
ask.
he was a
His
political
frequency
figure around this
is
time.
Yeah.
I guess later than this.
1.41.
Mr. Sig.
But if it's a simulation,
Adam, you're
He doesn't show up in this game. He shows up in
same factory
a Metal Gear 1.
was being held in last week.
I'm pretty sure
Meet
it's
up with Adam first.
when everybody
He's cleared
dies
the
from
way
heart
for you to
attacks.
rescue Sokolov.
Yeah.
I know this.
No, that one guy just had such a good shit
You'll
he
know
died.
what's in the factory. The whole area's been polluted by the fallout from that nuclear blast. No one else would dare come close. The password is Who are the Patriots? And Lali Lulelo.
Lali Lulelo. Gotcha.
You've been equipped with a
Hey guys, guess what I just told Snake the password was?
Yeah, he's dead. But it's gonna be funny.
Circumstances are different.
Everybody, wait until he gets there and then turn on his communicator. We're sending that out as the Christmas card this year. The digital Christmas card in 1964.
Snake, if you fail this mission, it will mean an all-out nuclear war. Keep that in mind and proceed with extreme caution.
Understood. Commencing Operation Snake Eater.
We'll commence Operation Snake Eater next time.
Guys, we started playing the game. It's amazing.
It's the real game now. Next time.